Hello everyone, my name is Luis Anguiano and today I will be talking about Eminem's Darkness music video, specifically its aspects pertaining to gun violence and gun reform and its importance to popular culture in 2020. Eminem's Darkness video portrays the 2017 Las Vegas shooting of the Route 91 Harvest Music Festival, which is one of the deadliest massacres in modern US history, which saw a total of 58 people killed and a further 869 either wounded by the shooter or injured in the ensuing panic. Stephen Paddock fired over 1,000 rounds from his hotel room in the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Hotel, killing himself before the authorities reached his hotel room. The Darkness music video portrays the Las Vegas massacre in two parts, with the first part setting up the scene of the crime, while the second part displays the act being carried out, all in an effort to convey the severity of gun violence in America and to portray the desperate need for gun reform in the country. Because there is no way to know what was going through Paddock's head in the build-up to the Vegas shooting, no motive can be placed as to the reason why the crime occurred. Because of the lack of information as to the motive for the shooting, the Darkness music video establishes a narrative that the shooter is a troubled individual suffering from internal psychological struggles which are amplified through access to alcohol, drugs, and guns. The following clip is from the first part of the Darkness music video. It portrays the shooter as a mentally ill individual who also suffers from alcoholism, drug abuse, and has direct access to firearms. Trigger warning. The following images may be disturbing. Please continue with caution.
Stage in a few. Fuck the Colt 45. I'ma need something stronger. If I pop any caps, it better be off of vodka. Round after round after round, I'm getting loaded. That's a lot of shots, huh?
I don't wanna be alone in the darkness.
Yeah.
I don't wanna be alone in the darkness. I don't wanna be alone in the darkness anymore.
Now I'm staring at the room service menu off a benzo. I can hear the music continue to crescendo. I can see the whole fucking venue from my window. That's when you know you're schizo. Cause I keep peeking out the curtain from the hotel. The music is so loud, but it's almost as though I don't hear no sound. I should get ready for the show now. Wait, is this the whole crowd? I thought the shit was sold out. But it's only the opening act. It's early, don't overreact. Then something told me relax and just hope for the show to be packed. Don't wanna hit the stage before they fill each row to the max, cause that'd be totally whacked. You can't murder a show nobody's at.
The previous clip depicts a shooter who is struggling with his internal desires to kill, which are then enhanced by the alcohol and drugs present in the room, with the guns also serving as further encouragement for him to carry out his devious act. Contrary to the first part of the film, the second part of the film is demarcated by the shift in focus from Eminem to the shooter in the hotel room as he prepares to initiate the killing spree. Through his lyrics, Eminem draws attention to the fact that the Vegas shooter was a legally licensed weapon owner and had seemingly infinite access to firearms and ammunition, which is problematic being that the shooter was a mentally ill individual. As the following clip portrays, the shooter is finally ready to go through with this devious act as he breaks the window of his hotel room and fires down at the group of people gathered together at the concert venue. Steady gunfire can be heard throughout the music video, as well as the screams of the crowd from below. Authorities are seen closing in on the hotel room as the shooter places the gun inside his mouth and pulls the trigger. Trigger warning. The following images may be disturbing. Please continue with caution.
Time to start the show up. It's 10:05 p.m. and the curtain starts to go up. And I'm already sweating, but I'm locked and loaded for rapid fire spitting. For all the concert goers, scopes for sniper vision. Surprise from out of nowhere as I slide the clip in from inside the hotel, leaning out the window, going Kaiser Sosa, finger on the trigger. But I'm a licensed owner with no prior convictions, so loss the sky's the limit. So my supply's infinite, strapped like I'm a soldier. Got them hopping over walls and climbing fences. Some of them John Travolta, staying alive by inches. Cops are knocking, oh fuck. Thought I blocked the entrance. Guess your time is over. No suicide note, just a note for target distance. But if you'd like to know the reason why I did this, you'll never find a motive. Truth is I have no idea idea. I am just as stumped, no signs of mental illness, just trying to show you the reason why we're so fucked. Cause by the time it's over, we'll make the slightest difference.
I don't wanna be alone in the darkness. I don't wanna be alone in the darkness. I don't wanna be alone in the darkness anymore.
As portrayed by the previous clip, Eminem draws special attention to the fact that the shooter was able to legally obtain firearms, which is problematic and can suggest that Eminem thinks that the gun laws in America need reform. They need change. With the death of the shooter, the Darkness music video shifts this focus from the Vegas shooting to gun reform and political activism in America. The following is a textbook definition of hegemony from John Story's Cultural Theory and Popular Culture. Please bear with me. According to Story, the concept of hegemony is used by Gramsci to refer to a condition and process in which a dominant class, in alliance with other classes or class fractions, does not merely rule a society but leads it through the exercise of intellectual and moral leadership. Hegemony involves a specific kind of consensus. A social group seeks to present its own particular interests as a general interest of society as a whole. So that begs the question, how is the concept of hegemony present in the Darkness music video? Hegemony is present in the Darkness music video in the sense that the prevailing structures of power in America, such as the Second Amendment to the U.S. Constitution and organizations like the National Rifle Association, NRA for short, dictate the narrative that having the right to bear arms is an inalienable right that cannot be taken away from U.S. citizens. However, Eminem challenges these notions in the last minute of the Darkness music video after the death of the Vegas shooter.
Now, we did just tell you that police, just earlier, Metro was telling us that he killed himself inside the hotel room.
Good morning. As we come to you on the air, we bring you breaking news, a school shooting. Another school shooting. Reports of a number of fatalities, and this time it is in Santa Fe, Texas. That is just outside Galveston. A suspect shoots out of Southern California. We are following breaking news this morning. Another deadly school shooting. This one in Santa Fe, Texas. It's just outside Houston.
26 killed and 20 others wounded. What is now the deadliest shooting in 5 people dead, and the attacker opening fire outside the church during a morning worship session. He unloaded a chaotic clips before making his way inside.
This, a deadly shooting at a food festival in Northern California. 3 people so far dead.
Breaking news. A deadly shooting in a newspaper office in Annapolis. Newly released surveillance video shows the moments leading up to the mass shooting.
As portrayed in the previous clip, Eminem is shown to be looking directly at the myriad of television screens which are reporting on the numerous gun-related crimes that have happened all across the country, from schools to churches to the Vegas shooter himself. Eminem is portraying the horrors of gun violence by presenting the harsh reality of these deadly weapons through his Darkness music video. Eminem is essentially challenging the dominant hegemonic beliefs that the right to bear arms is an inalienable right, going against the prevailing structures of power in America. As a result, Eminem is advocating for gun reform and political activism by encouraging his viewers to go out and vote to change America's gun laws, and he even goes as far as creating a website dedicated entirely to gun reform. Eminem's Darkness music video is significant to popular culture in 2020 in the sense that it is bringing attention to 2 major issues in modern America: mental health awareness and gun violence. By presenting the audience with the realities of our current paradigm, Eminem is using his platform as one of the most successful and influential rappers of his generation to bring attention to these pressing issues. Ultimately, I think the Darkness music video contributes greatly to popular culture and should be valued for its fearlessness to speak out in favor of a safer and more beneficial society. Thank you for watching.